Hi guys, welcome to our channel. It's Alyssa. Today we're gonna go ahead and talk about the book You Don't Have to Be a Shark from Robert Herjavec. More specifically, a section in here where he's actually talking about goal setting. I just finished the book and it's at the very end, and I think it's a great thing to talk about and a great thing to do as well. So that chapter is actually chapter 23 called If You Can't See It, You Can't Reach It. So let's go ahead and dive into it. He starts off talking about Michelangelo, the artist, and he quotes him and he says, "The danger for most of us is not that we aim too high and we miss it, but that we aim too low and hit it." A lot of people either have goals that are like very realistic, as in, you know, like be sure to get out of bed, be sure to brush your teeth, things like that, where it's like you're not creating any I guess momentum or anything to better your life. You're just kind of setting really low expectations, and you're gonna get exactly what you expect. He's saying that we need to set our goals higher and just aim for them. I've probably talked about goal setting in the past on this channel because I think it's a very, very important thing to do. So let's go into more of what he said. Oh yeah, and he quoted another person in here. Oh no, it was himself. So what he says is, what you've got is what you've got, what you do with it is who you are. Similar to when Dumbledore says it's not your abilities that create you, but what you do with them. Basically saying, you know, like you can have everything, but it's what you do with it that is gonna make a difference. Now into the goal setting part. So the first part is to make them descriptive. I was talking about this with a friend, I think 2 days ago. He was saying he has goals, but they're kind of like more general goals than anything. And I was like, my goals are very like exactly like, this is the color of the wall, this is what the stairs look like, this is, you know, like A, B, and C, like exactly how I'm gonna get to what I need to do, you know. So you need to be very descriptive with your goals so that you know exactly what you're going to get out of it. Write down your goals, be very, very descriptive in absolutely everything that you want, and then go over to my other video where I talk about goal setting with Jim Rohn, and then I'll show you how to narrow down your goals and everything. I'll go ahead and put the link, I don't know, wherever the card is. Next part is to keep them reasonable, achievable, and your own. You may have taken a class, if you're in college level, if you've taken any college classes, where you have to do something about like goal setting and like how you learn and all that stuff. And so there's goal setting that I know everybody knows of. It's called SMART goals, which is sensible, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and time sensitive or something like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm just going off the top of my head, and it's been like 4 years. So he's saying career goals should be things that you truly believe you will achieve in a year or two, and after reaching them, you can set newer, higher goals. That part is being basically like, okay, so this is what I want in 2 years. These are all the things that I'm gonna go ahead and do to get them. Once you reach your goals, don't just be like, okay, cool, I've reached my goal, and let's just go ahead and like chill and coast. You need to set new goals now. Now that you've gotten to the level that you wanted to before, you're at this new level and you need to go to a higher level. You need to keep on climbing up this ladder of success, whatever that may be in your definition. Ensure that your goals are positive. If you also listen to Grant Cardone, he's saying write your goals like they're in the present. So I think that's important as well. In here, he's also saying ensure that your goals are positive. So I think present and positive are good things. So if you want to, you know, go to the gym. Why do you want to go to the gym? Because I want to lose weight. But why do you want to lose weight? Because I want to be able to pick up my kids and play with them. Because I want to run this mile for this cause. Because I want to be able to live healthy and to enjoy a barbecue. Whatever that may be for you. So set your goal to be the positive thing that is, you know, like what your goal is going to achieve for you. You don't set your goal to lose weight because all you think about is the weight that you don't want, and then it's something negative that bogs you down. Think of, you know, the barbecue. Think of the, don't think of barbecue, I guess, while you're losing weight, but you know, so like think of playing with your kids. Think of, you know, running up and down the stairs. That's a good one. Different things like that. So set your goals to be positive. Next, set a schedule. This is where the timely part comes in. He's saying, how often have you heard someone say, you know, like, someday I'm gonna do this, someday I'm gonna do that. Like for me, it was like, someday I'm gonna make this video. It was, you know, the day after I finished reading this book, but I didn't set a goal necessarily. So I decided today, like after I finish this chapter, I'm going to film this video. And I did, and I'm doing it right now. You're welcome. If you say someday, you do not have a clear definition on when it's going to be, so you need to change that someday to August 25th, 2000, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and set a goal that, you know, like this will be done. And then after that, you set a new goal. Or you set a goal to where, you know, like August 25th, I'm going to do this. By August 25th, I will have new goals set in place for, you know, like the new level of me. I also love making goals for future me as well, because I'm like, listen, future me is depending on present me to do what she's got to do for her to be her best self. So we gotta work this out. The next step is go ahead and make sure your motives are strong enough to survive challenges. This is really with anything in life, guys. You need to make sure that your why is stronger than people's opposition to whatever it is you're doing. Because if you don't keep in mind why you're doing something, if you don't know what you stand for, you'll fall for anything, is what I'm trying to get at. You need to understand why you're doing something and keep on pushing through no matter what happens, because this is your goal, this is your future. Someone else, I mean, they may be affected by it, but you know who's going to be affected by it more is you. So you need to be sure to push yourself through. No one else is going to sit there and push you for you. Set milestones along the way is the next step, and that one I think is actually really important. I have, you know, goals of like learn Dutch, and you know, I'm doing it. I did not set any milestones though. It's just kind of like, okay, now we're moving on to level 14. All right, now we're moving on to level 15. But like, I don't actually have milestones, and I need to do that. So that's what I'll be doing. That's my takeaway from this book chapter. Yeah, set milestones along the way. Be sure to kind of like reward yourself whenever you get to those different steps that you want to. He's saying, so you have like a goal as big as like next year this time I'll be top salesperson in this company. And so break it down to smaller steps by my sales will increase by half in 6 months or something like that, to where you have your small measurable goals to get to where you want to be. And then make adjustments as you need them as well. He said surprising things will happen along the way to your goal. In case you haven't lived life yet very much, yeah, things happen. Like John Mulaney says, you know, you don't know what's gonna happen, and then something happens. Yeah. They include appearance of a new competitor, could be financial problems. Just there's so many things that could pop up along the way between you now and your goal in like 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever it may be. So you always have like alternate routes, but keep the same goal, you know? So you have goal number 1. Here's route A, B, C, and D. If you need to make more routes, that's A-okay. Because as long as you get to your goal, whatever you're trying to aim for in life, however you get there is however you get there. And I mean, as long as you get there, I'm proud of you. As long as you're improving your life, I'm proud of you. And the last one, so you probably won't know about this one until, depending on the order I upload these videos, but he's saying to remember Pareto. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce his name, but he's the one who discovered the 80-20% rule, and so 80% of your results will come from 20% of your actions. That is it for chapter 23 from You Don't Have to Be a Shark. So picked this one up from the library, most likely going to buy it as well, because I really do enjoy I enjoy all the sharks. I absolutely love all of them, so I totally like any books that they have, anything, I'm just like, yes, let's watch your interviews, let's do this, let's do that, because I love them. I think they're so great. Anyway, that is the video for today. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you learned something from this, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I tried to do book reviews every week. This week was a chapter that I thought a very important chapter that everybody should know about, so there you go. And yeah, if y'all have any book suggestions, let me know. I do have a whole list of books that I'm getting to, and a whole lot of books in my room, and then I have a whole lot of books that I just go to the library and keep getting. Hope y'all have a great day, and let me know in the comments below, along with the books, what your goals are, what you're setting, and why you're setting them. Y'all have a great day.